Hello YouTubers and Doctor Who fans, and welcome to another Doctor Who DVD review. As you can see before you today, I am reviewing the Key to Time box set, and this box set features all 6 stories, all from Doctor Who's 16th season, which was broadcast in 1978 and 1979, and these stories star Tom Baker and Mary Tamm. So first of all, let's take a look at this box. Now this is designed differently to all the other box sets what we've seen in the DVD line. This was released a few years ago, hence why we have the older BBC DVD logo, and you can see that the colour on it is a sort of more pinkish colour. I quite like it myself. It's kind of purple as well. It's kind of reminiscent a bit of the Tom Baker title sequence used for the first 6 years of his time as the Doctor. And on the cover of this we have this, which is the Key to Time, and it just keeps on going down there. And we have the Doctor and Romana. We also have a planet here, which I believe is the planet featured in the final story. It might be one of the other stories. Can't really remember, to be honest, but you have a planet there anyway. And inside here it looks like a sort of little time vortex. You've got this bit here that really does look like the title sequence, especially the end bit, like when the end credits roll. And underneath it just says the Key to Time, and it gives you all the stories: the Ribos operation, the pirate planet, the Stones of Blood, the androids of Tara, the power of Kroll, the Armageddon factor, and it also comes with special features. And this is filled with special features, as you can imagine, as this box set is massive. There's a whole season worth of Doctor Who stories here up for grabs. It's a 7-disc set, and it's been rated as a PG. So here is the side. So it, compared to other box sets in the line, it just looks humongous. If I get other box sets on my box set shelf, you can really see that it is absolutely massive, as it holds 6 DVD cases inside. But as ever, I display this on a separate shelf, as I mentioned that I display it on my box sets shelf, as I have nothing inside there. But when you get it, you have all the DVD cases inside there. So overall, I think the design of the box is very nice. It's also made in a harder case, as you can make here, because the others are a lot weaker cardboard because they hold less DVD cases, but because this holds 6, they had to make a harder case. So overall, I think it's a brilliant box set design. I think it's fantastic. I also like the Doctor Who logo in white. I don't know why, I always seem to like it in the white colour. But anyhow, I'll put this out the way and I'll give you a look at the stories inside the box set. Starting off with the Ribos operation. And on all of these DVDs you have stickers as well, just to tell you which story it is in the Key to Time story arc. And as you can see, it says here story 1. He also gives you the BBC DVD number, which you can find at the top of the DVD spines, so that's very helpful. I think the stickers are very nice. On each one you have a different colour as well, which I think is very fitting. And on the cover we just have two characters as featured from the story. You don't have the Fourth Doctor, something very unusual in the DVD line, as it always seems to feature a picture, at least, of the Doctor, whoever it may be. And we have Romana and K9, and this is, of course, the first story to feature the first incarnation of Romana, played by Mary Tamm, as well as the first appearance of the second K9 after the first K9 was left behind on Gallifrey at the end of the invasion of Time. We also have these crown jewels which contain the key to time, or a segment of the key to time, which you can see at the middle of the cover here. I think it's a nice cover. It's not the best cover in the world. You've got the halls as well, the catacombs in the story, and you've got snow, as there's a lot of snow in this. But I think the set design in this is pretty damn good. The spine is pretty simple. It's mainly black with a bit of green at the top, the bottom, as well as a green strip with the black To Entertain logo. And it just says here, underneath the Ribos operation, the key to time, story 1. And this story was by the great Robert Holmes. The Doctor is summoned by the mysterious and powerful White Guardian and sent on the quest to find the 6 segments of the key to time, which, once assembled, will restore balance to the universe. Joining the Doctor and K9 is a smart and sassy Romana, a Time Lord fresh from the Academy. Landing on the wintry planet of Ribos to locate the first segment, the TARDIS crew quickly find themselves embroiled in a little local trouble with a pair of con men and an unstable warlord. Special features include commentary by Tom Baker, Mary Tamm, A Matter of Time, a new documentary exploring the Graham Williams 3-year tenure as Doctor Who's producer, which started in season 15 with Horror of Fang Rock, and of course he produced this, which is his second season out of 3. It also features Tom Baker, Mary Tamm, Louise Jameson, who played Leela, Lala Ward, who played Princess Astra in the Armageddon Factor, the final story of this season, and she went on to play Romana in the next 2 seasons, along with John Leeson, who played K9, plus new series writer Gareth Roberts. The Ribos File cast and crew look back at the making of the story, including Nigel Plaskett, who played Unstoff, Paul Seed, the Graf Vinder K, and Prentice Hancock, the captain. We also have a season 16 trailer, the original BBC One trailer for the 16th season of Doctor Who. It's a very good trailer. You have continuities, offer continuity links from the story original broadcasts, and the rest are usual special features like all of the Radio Times billings and all of that type of thing. And you have a digitally remastered picture and sound quality. The story was originally broadcast on BBC One between the 2nd and 23rd of September 1978. It was produced by Graham Williams and directed by George Spenton Foster. Liner notes are by Richard Melsworth, Niall Boyce, and the cover is by Clayton Hickman, and the runtime is 98 minutes. It's a 4-part story, and all of these stories in this box set are 4 parts, apart from the final story, The Armageddon Factor, which is actually the last ever 6-part story in Doctor Who's history up to 2014. And I don't think there'll ever be a 6-part story again. Well, for now anyway. The inside is basically, you've got the same picture on the as on the cover as you do on most of the leaflets that come in the DVDs. But one thing to note, on this disc and with 5 of the other discs, you have a picture of the segments as featured in the story, and each story is a different segment. In fact, I think in the Armageddon Factor DVD, I think it's just the same picture on both discs over and over. I don't know, but we'll soon find out when I get onto that story. What do I think of the story? I think it's alright. It's nothing to write home about. I think it's quite a good start. I start off with, like, the introduction of Romana's handled very well. But I think in places it's a bit boring and it's fairly average from Robert Holmes. It's one of his average stories, I'd say, not one of his best. But still, I think it's quite a good start to the Key to Time season. So there you have it, the Ribos operation. The next story is the Pirate Planet. Now, on this cover there's a lot more going on. I actually prefer this cover. The sticker is now a light orange colour, and you have Tom Baker and Bruce Purchase, who plays the pirate captain in this story, and you have another segment of the Key to Time, and as you can see, it's different from the one that's seen on the cover of the Ribos operation. And we also have the robot parrot, along with some controls and some wires, what you see in this story, and pipes on the side of the cover. So very nice. I really like this cover. I think it looks outstanding. And on the side, again, it's mainly black, but you've got bits of red. And at the back, you can see it says The Key to Time Story 2 by Douglas Adams. The Doctor and Romana arrive on the planet Zanuck, looking for the second segment of The Key to Time. Although priceless gems are scattered on the streets, and the night sky changes with the dawn of each new prosperous age, the townsfolk live in fear. For in a fortress overlooking the city, a terrifying pirate captain is in control of the most destructive force in the galaxy. Commentary 1 by Tom Baker, Mary Tamm, Anthony Reed, and the second one is by Bruce Purchase, the Pennant Roberts, and then we go on to Parrot Fashion, a 30-minute documentary featuring archive interviews with writer Douglas Adams, plus cast and crew including Mary Tamm, John Leeson, Bruce Purchase, Rosalind Lloyd, who played Zanzia, I can't pronounce that. Film inserts, deleted scenes and outtakes. I think that's very funny. Weird Science. This spoof 1970s schools program looks at some of the science seen in the Key to Time season. We have continuities offer continuity, just like on the Ribos Operation DVD. And again, the rest are usual special features that you find in the classic series DVD range. This story was originally broadcast on 30th of September, and it lasted until 21st of October 78. Produced by Graham Williams and directed by Pennant Roberts. The liner notes are by Richard Malsworth, Tim Kittle, and the covers by Clayton Hickman. And this is 100 minutes. as one of the episodes runs quite longer than usual, but it's still a 4-parter. And there's the inside. We have a picture of the captain, and there is the segment, a scene of this story. It's got like gold and yellow, which I think is very good. So what do I think of the Pirate Planet? Well, I kind of prefer this to the Ribos operation, and I know a lot of people actually prefer the Ribos operation, but I think this is just a bit better. Again, it's not the best story in the world, but I really do think that the captain is quite a good villain, and I quite like the robot parrot as well. So yeah, I think the Pirate Planet is a good second story in the Key to Time box set, and I think it's one of the reasons why you should definitely purchase this box set.